Thanks for being here, and thank you to everyone on panel.
Hello. How you doing?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I know most of y'all need no introduction, but still, to anyone who might be new, we have Amber and Alora.
Hello. I'm not Amber.
Audacious Audrey. Oh. And Nancy from the Toll Podcast. For anyone who doesn't know, Nancy lives in Springfield, Missouri currently. I'm from there originally, but I don't live there currently. Nancy lives there currently, so she's kind of boots on the ground.
Mm-hmm. That's right. And covered the trial as a reporter.
Yes,
back in the day.
So she's been here longer than all of us.
Yep.
She's an OG.
Oh, we got people in the chat from Springfield. Awesome. Thank you for being here.
Hello, welcome.
Yes. Well, Into the Weeds is so generously sharing with me FOIA videos on my channel tonight. I super appreciate that. We've been friends a long time, and there was no reason for her to do this other than she's just awesome.
We just love millennial.
Yes.
And all the other ladies on panel too, but just millennials. Sorry, guys.
Well, do you mind to go ahead and cue up our first video?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one is it? So you guys didn't tell me.
Nope, my bad. Did you want to see the Nick one first, or?
Let's go ahead and do the Nick one first, and then we'll go into the Gypsy next.
Sounds good.
Share.
Thank you, everyone in the chat. I appreciate it.
You didn't share the audio.
Oh, my bad.
They changed it. Now you have to share the audio all the time.
We want to make sure you don't have all the audio issues that we have on our streams. There we go.
We're working at it. Okay, I'm going to add the stage.
Okay.
Master debater. Obviously, the reason why I'm doing this, and I'm obviously starting it because I have some mistakes with this video, even though this video is mainly on your other heavier soulmate. He's really the one that's giving you this video all the way, even though I'm just doing a part of it because I need to say something to you. I wanted to thank you for all your obedience you've shown me, all the cooperation you have, all the support you've shown me, even when I haven't been necessarily a perfect master. And other than that, the fourth thing I could think of would be showing patience that allows your traits of Julia that makes you a very reliable slave, that also allows you to develop other traits that allows you to become even more of that trained slave that we both made and become with my help. But yes, thank you for all that. I had to make this quick so there's something to go. So, really is, and I hope you enjoy what he says because it's probably mean a lot to you. But there's something that's bothering him. He's about to explain it to you also. There it is. Hey, honey, so sorry, necklace. I want to make sure you can hear me. Yeah, darling. Today the venue said with the whole sailor story you gave me. I'm wearing it. That's right, honey. It came in the mail today. And then you have this card here. I was very deeply touched. My heart was very deeply touched by him. I said, oh, you can ask your master sometime on your mind about it. If I really did say, because he'll admit it too. I did say, oh, as soon as I read that. Yeah, honey. Yeah, he did mention there's something bothering me. It's true, there is something bothering me. In the last video, when he's taking that birthday to you, happy birthday, you did not mention this. And it's important to me that I notice because I don't want to feel under pressure to have to give you presents if I'm not even able to do it. You know, being realistic here. If I only have enough money to survive, you shouldn't be expecting any presents, ever, if it's that case. But if obviously, you know, I'm the type of man where I'm going to try to give you presents if I can. But all that should matter to you is your time with me. That's the way I see it with you. As long as you give me all the time you can, I'm as happy as I could be. You make me the happiest man in the world. I know that means a lot to you to just hear me say that because it's true. It's all it would take. I thank you so much for this. The card, And obviously, this is the obvious envelope that it came in. Just to back all that up with the actual pictures I'm gonna give you too, also. I figured I'd give you all this different stuff. Just, I guess you can say it's my way of spoiling you, but spoiling you with my own time though. The different kind of spoil. So the type where it's true love kind of spoil, I guess you can say. I'm thinking of the way I'm thinking. But yeah, darling. Please tell me if that is one of your own beliefs that you do believe in. If you have my time, and that's all you ever had was my time, you might have never gotten a single gift from me. Never got a single gift, besides these videos and pictures and stuff. You never get other gifts. You'd be the happiest woman in the world still, just because you still got the time of the person that means everything to you. Let me know, honey. It's driving me nuts. I feel pressured because you haven't mentioned it at all. I do feel pressured. I don't want to feel pressured on this. It makes me uncomfortable to feel this pressure. Like, is she expecting a gift from me or not? I don't even know, honey. Like I said, I thank you beyond the bottom of my heart, through the depths of my soul. I thank you for all this stuff. I know if you get another chance to do this stuff, you'll do it again because that's just who you are. You like to express your love in multiple ways, and I do adore that about you. And now that I said that, darling, I'm going to say goodnight to you. And that's right, I will always say goodnight because I never want to say bye. Bye is a no. I do not like saying no. I do not like saying it. I do not like saying goodbye. So I'd rather say night or good night because to me, that means I get to talk to you the next day or I get to hear from you next day. You get to hear me from the next day. That's the reason why I'm only going to expect from now on, when it comes to your videos and it comes to me, I always say good night. Never say bye because it's more depressing to hear those words than it is to say good night. Good night means good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Exactly, honey. From now on, please, when you do your videos towards me, do that because it makes it more sincere. All right, dear. I'm gonna do that now because it's getting to a late number of time now. I love and adore you, my darling. My 3D vibe. I'm happy. You can tell I am. I really am. I can't put it into words. Even though I'm feeling pressured because you haven't mentioned that about that same belief that I have. I'm still happy because you did this stuff for me and you've shown a trueness to me that I can't even express and how much it means to me. But yes, darling, I love and adore you, my sweet pie, my everything in one soulmate. I'm making sure you can see me. I mean, that seems like people getting that away from the camera. But yeah, darling, I love and adore you. Good night, my love. And here's my good night kiss. And yes, I will sigh because I'm just too happy. I have to sigh at the end of this video. I'm gonna wear this ring with pride.
Well, I made some notes there. What do y'all think?
I think that she was probably upset that she didn't get any gifts, but then again, he didn't he send her, somebody mentioned it in the chat, didn't he send her a gigantic black thing from Japan?
Gigantic black thing?
I've only heard that
9-inch.
sourced from her, so I don't know for sure if he actually did or not. Does anyone know for sure?
Oh, what, like a black thing? Like a
DILDO.
Yeah.
Okay. I missed
So like I
that.
said, I've only heard that source from her, but he seemed really concerned about her sending him a lot of gifts and him not having the ability to send any back. And I wondered if he was aware that she was stealing most of them yet at this point. I know later on she tells him. Is there a date on that one?
Yeah, I was just about to look. It is 7/23/2013.
I thought it was interesting when he said he doesn't want to feel pressured to give her gifts, though.
Mhm.
And he says he's happy, although he does feel pressured.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So she was very forceful with him.
I also have a question.
He's really worried about that. And clearly, it doesn't seem like Nick was stealing stuff himself. You know, he got a stealing lesson from Demona, but.
Also, especially in the beginning, it looks like he's looking at a list or a reminder. Or is he looking at another screen? Because I get kind of confused at maybe he's looking at another screen and that's why he looks up and then he gets closer. But it looked like he was looking at notes too.
He does occasionally look like he's looking at notes, not necessarily that he's reading a script, but that he has an outline of some kind.
I have had some people in my chat say that, you know, while he might have an outline or whatever, that it is relatively common for people with autism to not be comfortable with eye contact, even with themselves and a camera. And so that his looking to the side could be related to that.
Possibility too.
Yeah.
But even some of the people that are saying that feel that at times it appears that he is reading a script. So it kind of goes back and forth, but that is a possibility that we need to, I think, remember.
Mm-hmm. And I remember we watched one video, and I can't remember which one, but Gypsy specifically, it was the ring video where she has the ring and she's like, I didn't steal this, I bought it.
Yes, so she showed the receipt, and it made me wonder at that time if he was uncomfortable with the stealing, and that's why she was so adamant about getting the receipt up in the camera.
I think he was, especially after that haul that she showed him of the baby items, and who knows how many other videos there were where she was doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sure he was upset, but also I think she wanted to show the fact that she paid for it. Because look, I made this sacrifice for our future. The least that you can do is present it to me and ask me to marry you. Another manipulation tactic.
That's possible.
Well, does anyone else have any thoughts before we go to the next one?
No.
Do you mind to show the next Gypsy video and we can commentate on that? And then I thought it would be cool to show one of the Facebook documents that I don't think has been out there yet, and we'll read through that after we talk about this one.
Now we're doing the Sweet Dreams part 2.
Did you want to watch the one where she was in the dark or something else?
That works, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
I wish you would be here. It'd be so nice to hold you and kiss you. Make love. I can't wait. Seems like forever. But I do see you every night in my dreams. It's almost like I can touch you. Feel your heartbeat. If you were here with me, I'd have you sing me to sleep, cuddle with me. I'd love that. To feel your lips would be the most amazing feeling in the world. Well, I guess I should probably dream of you now. And let you get to dreaming about me. So, I love and adore you, my darling soulmate. And I will see you in my dreams. Good night, my love.
Well, she's in Dee Dee's bed.
I was just about to say that.
She is. Oh my goodness. I thought it was funny. She had to like record herself. This is what I look like while I sleep.
It's weird how many of them she recorded in Dee Dee's bed.
Yeah, no. It's like she felt so comfortable in Dee Dee's bed. Now, is Dee Dee beside her? Is she coming back? Is she doing something? Because it didn't seem like Dee Dee had much of a social life.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's what I was about to say. If she's going to bed, it's clearly a little bit dark. So it's nighttime-ish. What's the date on this?
Hold on.
I mean, and I do have to say, Dee Dee did have a social life too. I mean, she did a lot of volunteering activities and fundraising activities and stuff. She was out and about a lot, but I don't remember hardly anyone seeing her out without Gypsy so much.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like,
yeah,
every time I've ever seen her, it was with Gypsy. But I mean, does that mean that never happened that she went out and did something else, but she didn't seem the type to just go out to the bar with her friends and leave Gypsy behind.
Exactly,
You know,
yeah.
along the lines I'm thinking, or stay at a man's house for a couple days, you know,
Yeah.
leave Gypsy to her own devices.
So the date is 2/21/2014 at 1:57 p.m. So I don't know if
Year
that's
and a couple
right
months
or
before the murder.
Well, 1:57 p.m. That's weird because it's
I did notice that there was light out of the window, but at the same time there is a huge light out there on the property. What are those called? Street lights.
Streetlights.
Yeah, street light out there on the property.
Yes.
what day of the week would have that been? Somebody asked. Let me go look.
I have no idea.
And that's assuming that the date modified is an accurate date for when it was actually taken.
Mhm.
Right.
It could have just been when she edited it or something.
Right.
You know, she
It would
lives
have been on a Friday.
a Friday.
Right.
Friday night. Ayo.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So I thought this one was interesting. And like I said, if it's been out, I haven't seen it myself. I'm going to read it here. This is a supplemental report, Greene County Sheriff's Office, regarding Facebook records, including Nicholas Godejohn's account and the Nicholas Bella Rose account that Gypsy started. And I'm
Okay.
just going to read this here, and then we can stop and commentate here and there.
Okay.
I'm not going to read every single thing, but it says, I review the records received from Facebook. On reviewing the records for the user account, Nicholas Godejohn, I located photographs that have been posted to the account showing Godejohn and Gypsy Blanchard together. There were several photographs posted to the account portraying bondage, discipline, sadism, masochism, all of which were directed or replied to from user account believed to be associated with Gypsy Blanchard. On page 852, in a private message conversation between Nicholas Godejohn and Bobby Godejohn, Bobby tells Nicholas if things get tense when he meets her mom, just go back to the bus station and wait for the bus. Nicholas tells Bobby he is in Springfield, Missouri, and this conversation took place on March 12th, 2015.
Oh, wow.
That was right before they met for the Cinderella movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys have any thoughts about that before we move on to the next paragraph?
How did they have photographs together before the movie?
I was wondering that too. Was it Photoshop editing? Because Dee
Probably.
Dee had photo restoration business, so I figured Gypsy knew how to edit photos. Knew how to edit videos.
Mm-hmm. It's a big possibility.
That was my only thought on it.
This is adding another layer to this whole case that Dee Dee and Gypsy were into Photoshop and doing videos, editing videos and stuff like that. I think it's interesting.
We definitely see that she likes editing credits and different things into her videos.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have to start doing that on the TikTok.
Put movie credits at the end.
Yeah.
Starring Audrey.
Filmed by Audrey.
Written by Andre.
Yeah.
Starring Audrey.
I mean, all of it.
Dedicated to Master.
Lord, don't give it away.
So then it says, beginning on page 1256, in which we don't have these pages that they're talking about specifically, but they quote them here in this summary. And the pages may be there, but we haven't found them yet.
Yeah.
It says, beginning on page 1256, in a private message conversation between Godejohn and Allie, it is discussed that Gypsy changed her mind about killing her mother. Nicholas says, yes, she has said she wants to see how our original plan goes first, with me meeting her and her mom and such. And I guess she said she only wanted to do it as a last resort, sis. The conversation has continued, with Nicholas asking Allie how crazy she thinks Gypsy is. And Allie saying, well, I don't know how to put it into words either, but I will be honest, I would not ever kill my mom or anyone else unless they tried to kill me first. This conversation took place on May 16th, 2014. So that's how far back Nick was worried about him being pressured to kill her mom. That's like
Mhm.
a year and 2 months before, or a year and a month before the murder.
And you know that
Long
it
time.
he probably sat with that before he even asked Allie about that.
Mhm.
Well, and this deflates the whole that plan A was for them to meet, because right here they're saying plan A was to take her mother's life, and then Gypsy said, I want you to meet. Like, go read it again.
I didn't hear that at all.
Did
It
you-
says,
Did I misunderstand?
oh, maybe I did. Let's look together. It says,
Go up a little bit more.
beginning on page 1256, in a private message conversation between Nicholas Godejohn and Allie, it is discussed that Gypsy changed her mind about killing her mother. Nicholas says, yes, she said she wants to see how our original plan goes first, with me meeting her and her mom and such, and I guess she said she only wanted to do as last resort. Oh, so you mean that originally
Like,
killing
they
her
were
mom
already
was plan
discussing
A?
killing her before.
Yeah.
Killing her mom was plan A until 2014 when she changed her mind and said that she wanted to try meeting. I'm with you now. It took me a
Yeah.
minute, Audrey. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, maybe I did misunderstand. That's why I was like, let's look at it again.
No,
Okay,
you
sorry.
didn't. I was being slow. Oh my Lord. What the hell? Yeah. So that was plan A until 2000. Like, what date was that again? Let me look.
May 16th, 2014.
It says March 12th.
Oh, 12.
Or I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong. Yeah, May 16, 2014. So that's a year and a month before the murder. So a year and a month before the murder, plan A had been murder. And then she decided for a while, let's try meeting up.
Mhm.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Thank you
So
for
she
pointing
was
that out.
so she was originally wanting to kill her mom first.
Yeah, murder was plan A
Mhm.
off the bat until she changed her mind temporarily.
Mhm.
Wow.
So this one I thought was really, I couldn't quite understand it. I think it sounds like Nick sent a message to Dee Dee, but y'all listen to this carefully and let me know what you think, because I mean, Audrey clearly just caught something I was missing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And this says, in another private message conversation between Nicholas Godejohn and Allie on page 1659, Nicholas sends a message to Allie that reads, and if she tries to call me, I won't answer. I'll just direct her to the Facebook message, because you see, if she doesn't answer that message, me and Gypsy will have to resort to something extreme for us to stay together. This is what we are trying to avoid, sis. And it says this conversation took place March 19th, 2015. So like a year, around about a year later.
Mhm.
Does that sound like somebody who's evil and sadistic and a willing accomplice to that at all?
Oh, he definitely sounds coerced, but I'm
Mhm.
trying to figure out, did he send Dee Dee a message he wanted a response to?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
What did you hear, Audrey?
it's possible.
Nancy?
Nancy, thoughts?
Yeah, it sounds like he wanted to send her a message.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which we know Gypsy
Was
says
it?
she goes to her mom's messages and interferes. So I wonder if she interfered with it and was like, oh, she didn't respond. So now
didn't
you got to kill
respond.
her.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, like if the
She's controlled it.
stories that she was telling Nick had him sending Dee Dee a message saying like, hey, if this doesn't stop, I'm gonna blah blah blah. And Gypsy interfered because she knew her mom would be like,
Mhm.
what the hell?
What's
Mhm.
going on?
Yeah, I could totally see that.
It's so twisted. Nick couldn't
Yeah,
win. I mean, he just
really
he
hard to
couldn't.
know.
But it's right on par with everything that she does, even today.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
So then the next paragraph says, in another private message between Nick Godejohn and Allie on page 1707, Allie asks Nick how Gypsy plans on getting out of her house to go home with him. Nick says Allie already knows the secret that Gypsy does not need her wheelchair so she can sneak out. Nick then sends a message that says, yep, however, if all gets worse, I may have to get involved, which I'm prepared to do. This conversation took place June 9th, 2015. So that was literally just a day before the murder with the timeline as we know
Hours
it.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Allie knew what was happening.
All
Yeah.
of it.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, and I don't think I have an interview for Allie. Let me look.
It doesn't sound like
It
she
doesn't
knew.
like it really sounds like she knew, but it also, I wonder, I mean, it seems like Nick had friends who were around the same kind of level as him
Mhm.
to a certain extent. So I wonder if she was left out because of her. I mean, I'm not trying to slander her at all. I'm just speculating on why maybe there's nothing from her.
Yeah.
Her capacity.
There's
Well, it
definitely
sounds like. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say there's definitely no interviews with her from with the detectives.
There's no way they didn't talk to her at all.
Well, and it sounds like he or she knew that Gypsy was leaving with him, but not so much maybe that they were gonna commit murder. Because him saying, "If I need to step in, I will."
Which is weird that he would put it that way. If I need to step in. So
If Gypsy couldn't finish the job.
Well,
yeah.
I wondered if that related to Gypsy texting him that Dee Dee had kicked her out and she was with the bugs on the porch and blah blah blah, or if that was part of their lie story. I don't know. There's so many layers to all this, y'all. I don't know.
It really is.
So then the next paragraph says, beginning on page 915, in a private message conversation between Nicholas Godejohn and Beth Dextrous, Nicholas sends Beth a message stating, yeah, well, me and the one I am with are defying the laws of nature to stay together. It is as bad as it can be. I won't tell you what I'll have to do to stay with her, but I'll do it if it means keeping her. Later in the conversation, Nicholas sends a message that reads, well, someone's life is on the line, and that is all I can say. Sorry. Nicholas sends another message that reads, well, the one I am with is aware of that stuff too, but I can't say more. I'm shutting up about what me and her must do in the future. And that conversation was April 22nd, 2015. So yeah, he said someone's life is on the line. That's how he was feeling from what he was being told.
And I wonder if he was meaning Dee Dee or if he meant Gypsy.
It's hard to say because we've seen some weird messages about Dee Dee between him and Gypsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any thoughts, Audrey or Nancy?
I'm absorbing, so no.
Well, it's just so coded, right? And like you said, it depends on her capacity to understand or what we don't know he has said outside of these messages. But it clearly, I mean, he never says the words, but we make those dots connect because we know what we know.
Yeah.
When was the movie date again?
March
12th, 2013.
Okay. I was curious if that was before or after the movie.
It was 2014, right?
No.
Oh,
15.
it was 15. My bad. I said 13 because
Yeah, it was 15 because
looking at so many 13 stuff. Yeah.
Months before the crime.
yeah.
Wow. Wow. A lot.
Okay, then it says on page 1954 in a private message conversation between Nicholas Godejohn and Kelsey Leches, Nicholas tells Kelsey he got to see his true love for the first time in Missouri. The full records for Nicholas Godejohn's accounts are contained in the DVD and evidence. And then here's the interesting part, friends. Listen, oh my God. Upon reviewing the records received for the user account Nicholas Bella Rose, it was created using the email address 2forevermore1@yahoo.com, the primary IP, blah, 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 until June 10th, when various IP addresses were used after June 10th. says on June 10th, 2015, 4:36 UTC. What's UTC, y'all?
Universal time zone. So it's a 6-hour. Let me look it up because it can vary with daylight saving times what that time zone would have been, what the actual time would have
Okay.
been.
What would it be for Central Standard where we're at?
6 hours different. Sorry, that's what I was thinking of. Is the 6
You're good.
hours was Central because that's where they are. So if it's 4:36 p.m. UTC, what time is it in Central?
Around 11.
10:36 at night.
Okay. So June 10th, 2015, 10:36 Central Time at night, a status update was posted to the walls saying, "So can't wait," all caps. On June 10th at 2015, 18:52 UTC, so that's quite a few hours later.
So real
Like
fast, I
14
was
hours
off.
later.
I was off by an hour because of daylight savings time. So sorry.
Oh, no problem. Thank you, Audrey.
So would that make
Another
it 10?
status was posted to the walls. This
Yeah.
post-murder. It
11.
says, "We are together." Heart.
So 6. No, that wouldn't be. No. 18:52 plus 6. So that's 6. That'd be midnight. So that'd be around 1 a.m. right before he got there.
Mm-hmm.
She was live vlogging before, during, and after the murder. It sounds like kind of, oh, thank you, Charles. That's so sweet.
What? Wow.
so much.
You got a big spender here.
That's right. Did we reveal him or not?
Oh, well, that's my husband. So
Thank you all, Into the Weeds family. So yeah, live blogging was happening. So yeah, the "So Can't Wait" sounds like was a little bit before, and then "We Are Together" heart was after.
so she
And then
was
the next-
blogging it.
Yeah. So the next post was on June 12th, 2015. It's 13:51 UTC, if you want to start on that, Audrey. And it says the status update read on the wall, "Our bus coming home."
$13:51. That would be p.m.
And
So-
then a little bit later, layover in St. Louis. And then the next day on June 13th, 2015, the status update was posted to the wall stating, "Waiting for bus to Wisconsin from Illinois." So they had a layover. And then it says on June 13th, 2015, the status update was posted to the wall that read, "Yay, home, heart." All of these statuses were on pages 33, 34 of the Nicholas Bellarose Facebook record PDF file. So yeah, she was like Facebook blogging
Mm-hmm.
all their statuses like before, and after, and then on their way home from the murder.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that wild?
It gets worse.
Yeah.
Every file we open, it gets worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she definitely was well aware of what she was doing, seemed to be in good spirits.
She
Thank
was
you for
documenting it.
She was being held against her will whatsoever.
Mm-mm.
Just basically live tweeting her whole trip.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Kaylee Wilson, I'm not sure if they stayed anywhere. Maybe just sometimes with a layover like that, people just kind of sleep in the bus station. It's my assumption. I don't know. Thank
Now,
you Amy, for the membership gift.
Didn't I see somebody? I don't remember who it was, but I saw somebody do a video, and I don't know if it was on TikTok or YouTube, where they were asked to get off the bus in Fort Leonard Wood or around Fort Leonard Wood or something with soldiers. Was that you, Audrey?
Somebody sent that to me. We never made a video on it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I also, you go back to the theory of she was never going to stay with him, right? She was setting him up, or, maybe. But this makes it sound like she wanted to be there. She was excited to be there. She I don't know. It's just a different tone, and I know we're dealing with crazy. So there's no, you just can't make it all make sense. But it's so weird to think I don't want to stay with him. I'm not gonna stay with him. I needed him for a job, but also, boy, aren't we happy together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of this stuff in conjunction with the brownie video just paints a very clear picture to me about how she felt about the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And thank you, Mighty Mulatto, for the gift. And yeah, I agree with your statement about Ryan's nephew. Let
Yeah.
me see what else is
Is that
on
the same
here. You guys,
nephew?
go
Is that
ahead.
the nephew that she posted
Yeah.
saying he's a minor?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's free.
And that's the same person she was talking about in the
He's
emails.
single. Just make sure you're age appropriate because he was 14 or 15, something like that.
That's terrifying.
Right? It's weird. Like on a platform like hers with 9 million people, she just opened a child up to everyone like that. Anyway, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it says in the photographs supplied in the Facebook records, there were several photographs of Gypsy Blanchard, Claudinia Blanchard, whenever it's spelled that way, I always want to say Claudinia, and Nicholas Godejohn. The pictures of Gypsy include some showing her breasts. In a picture of Gypsy on page 123, in the comments posted below the picture, Nicholas and Gypsy refer to Gypsy as Ruby. Beginning on page 161, there are several pictures of Gypsy Blanchard wearing a red and black wig, a black collar around her neck where she is holding and licking a knife.
Seen those pics.
Haven't we all?
Tragically.
Yeah, it sounds typical Gypsy. Then it says, beginning on page 167, in a private message conversation between Nicholas Bellarose and Allie asked if she was with Nick, and Nicholas Bellarose responds, soon we will meet up. I'm going to his hotel, wink, wink, smile. Allie asks what will happen if Nicholas Bellarose's mother finds out. Nicholas Bellarose says her mother kicked her out of the house, and Nick is there to escort her back to Wisconsin. On June 10th, 2015, at 6:41 UTC, Allie asked Nicholas Bellarose what time Nick is coming to get her, and Nicholas Bellarose replied, in about an hour, but no sleep for tonight. Wink, that's TMI. Audrey, are you able to check real quick what time June 10th, 6:41 UTC is?
So 6:41, that would be 1:41. Wait, no. Yeah, because 6 plus 7, 1:41. So in the afternoon, PM is what that would be.
Okay. So then it says on June 13th, 2015 at 23:50 UTC, Nicholas Bellarose sends Allie a message that says, hey girl, I'm here with Nick and Big Ben. When do you want to get together and hang? I found that particularly creepy because in some of those videos that we saw, Gypsy or Damona, whoever, said she would kill Nick's exes with pleasure and there would be lots of blood and scratches.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is one of Nick's exes, and she had the knife sent back to Nick's place.
So also, I just wanted to point out on that June 10th one at 6:41, if you fast forward the hour and the time and all that, that's the next day. Okay, some people don't understand that. She was killed in the middle of the night. So it's rolling into the next day after lunch. She was already with Nick at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So why is she saying she's going to go be with Nick at the hotel at that time? That's weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they were going back and forth, doing fake messages with each other. So maybe they were doing that with Allie just to kind of
skew the timeline.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. They sent messages and talked in the interrogation about Nick meeting Gypsy accidentally outside the hotel. And then Nick said later that was part of their lie story that they were trying to make up. So sometimes it's kind of hard to sort out what they were constructing versus then what they say later.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to take this and mark it out and put the right times on everything for Central and see what kind of a timeline it gives us at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So then it says, starting on page 169, a private message conversation between Nicholas Bellerose and Stephanie Goldhammer. Stephanie asked Nicholas Bellerose, "Where is Nick? Please have him call his mom." Nicholas Bellerose sends a message back saying, "He's here in my town just relaxing, ma'am. He can explain more." This conversation took place June 9th, 2015. So the day before the murder.
The night of. On the
Right.
actual
Yep, you're
timeline.
right. Night
That's
of, because it happened in the AM on June 10th.
So I'm seeing a name right there. It's Sam Arthur. I wonder if that's the Arthur that Quinn was talking about in the didn't he say Arthur in the
That's the person who created the Gypsies Trip Facebook fundraising page.
Yeah. Probably not him then.
Sorry.
That's what it says there in the paragraph anyway.
Okay.
Then the next thing it says, beginning on page 171, a private conversation between Nicholas Bellerose and Michael Finnegan. Michael is sending messages, attempting to reach Nicholas Godejohn. Nicholas Bellerose responds that, "This is Bella. I just let him know. LOL. He should answer soon." This conversation took place on June 3rd, 2015. So it sounds like Nick had some friends randomly just worried about him in the week prior, trying to get a hold of him.
And she
Mhm.
was intercepting his messages just like she was her mom's.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
totally was. She was controlling everything.
The rest of it is just kind of technical information about the accounts. It's nothing interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go ahead and take that down.
Okay.
But yeah, I found that all just really interesting. It added a lot of layers to the story. It sounds. Miss Behaven asked, how did she intercept his messages? I'm not sure. I don't know how she was responding to things that were. I mean, it sounds like people were messaging her asking about him, and that's how she was able to respond.
I think they had joint accounts. They had several joint accounts.
They did.
Oh,
And
good
so that
point.
Nicholas Bellerose is a joint account.
Thank you,
And
Michael.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say too, is it sounds like the couple's accounts that are two people together.
yeah.
Have my own thoughts.
Yeah,
I
me
know some
too.
people with those. Both the same kind of people.
Mhm.
Wait, what do y'all think about her vlogging the whole thing? Like the whole trip?
That's
She was-
scary.
That blew
She's-
me away.
Creating memories for her, it was all a game. It was something fun for her. It was like she was scrapbooking her crime.
It was
Yeah.
trophies, total
Yeah.
trophies.
That's what I was going to say. Trophies,
Yeah.
totally.
hmm
And she said in one of her prison emails to Melissa Moore, she didn't want her and Nick to be a Bonnie and Clyde. Well, that's not how she acted at the time.
No.
Right.
Exactly.
No, she didn't. She totally acted like that. That was, I mean, she was on a high.
Yeah.
I'm on a high right now.
Mhm.
Give me now.
Yeah.
And she talks about being bipolar to Nicholas in their messages. So
I wonder if it's something she's actually diagnosed with,
I don't think
or
so.
something she just says, trying
To get her way out of things.
do things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have a bipolar.
Mhm.
That's her excuse. She said that in her interrogation about her mom. She has a bipolar.
Mhm.
Yep.
One singular bipolar.
Just,
Just
one.
one.
Just one.
They share it.
They take
They
turns.
share the bipolar.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you have the another video queued up for us, Laura? The white cotton shirt one?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I
Flash
can help.
drive. Okay. You can find it.
I just saw it and then we went down.
There it is.
I think that's
no,
it.
no,
Oh,
no.
this one.
That one.
Okay. I'm so deeply sorry for letting you down, Master.
What's the
and-
date on this?
Yeah, I
one?
was just gonna look. It is 11/2/2013. That is the date modified.
at 8:14
At
p.m.
8:14 p.m. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna press play.
Hi, my master.
Echo.
It is your slave, Gypsy. I'm making you this video because I made a really, really bad mistake. I didn't check to make sure that you were fully pleased. I wasn't observant. And for that, I was punished. I had to spend a couple of days without talking to you, or hearing from you rather, or Nick. And that is only part of the punishment. The other part was that I couldn't talk to Nick. And I can't do that. I can't be away from him for very long. So I'm making this video as soon as I could. When I'm away from my soulmate, I can't. It's hard to breathe. I can't think. I can't concentrate. I can't eat. I can't sleep. And I know that the reason that you're doing this is because it's to teach me a lesson. It's always about learning lessons. But this one was a particularly hard one to learn. I know that you are kind and you are wise, Master, but I beg you for your forgiveness. Please, please, I can't go another day without talking to my soulmate. Please, please, please be merciful. Please forgive me. I need you to forgive me, please. I won't mess up on the tradition again. I know that I make mistakes. I'm human. I know that you're not human, but please try and understand that, yes, you're teaching me, and it takes a time for me to learn. It's not like I'm not trying. I do try. It's just sometimes I learn better by example. So instead of punishing me or yelling at me, the best way to get through and to make it stay in my brain is that we keep on doing it, the tradition, correctly. And that way I understand, and it comes like second nature, you know? And that's the way that I'll learn. So if I can do that, I know I can get it right. For a couple of times we had a hard time trying to get the ending right because, wait, I don't want this to go off. Okay. Because I'd always maybe not use my manners, or maybe I'd forget a certain part, like to say goodnight or something like that. But now I see that the right thing to do is to always put passion into it and use a heart and a smiley face. And always just make sure that you're fully pleased before I log off for the day. Because that day I'm like, oh, okay, everything's fine. We did the tradition right. You know, go about my business and as usual. And then I log back on and see that you're not happy, and I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? And then I see that you're still on, so I try and get your attention and give you the smiley face to make up for my mistake, but it was already too late. So now that I explained that, I don't want us to be like this, where it's this limbo of you being disappointed in me and me being sorry and punished, and I just want everything to go back to how it was. where we're happy and we're content and we love each other and we're all this big lovey-dovey happiness kind of thing. I miss that. Please forgive me. I can't stand another second without my soulmate. Yes, thank you for allowing me to give him reassurance and to get some in return. But I want to talk to him. I want to, have a full conversation. I don't just want reassurance. I want the pleasure and privilege of being able to talk to him. And when I mean him, I mean obviously Nick. So please, I am going crazy, and I can't imagine if I had to go another week or 2 or whatever, or God help me if you ever sentence me to a month. I think I'd go crazy. Please, I beg you, please, my master, please forgive me. Please, I'm sorry I disappointed you. I know that I'm supposed to be this perfect thing in your eyes and in Nick's eyes, but I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, but I learn from them. Please just give me a chance. You and Nick are the only two that believe that I can do anything. And I can. You guys are both great teachers. And I need you both very much. So please. Let me be with my soulmate again. Please. Please, Master. I'll do anything you want. But just don't cut me off. Don't cut me off from my love. I am blessed you teach me so much, and I know that this is tough love, but I don't like it. It's hard. I like when we're all happy. You say that this will make me stronger, but right now I'm feeling kind of weak. Maybe later I'll feel stronger, but right now I don't. Because I'm cut off. And I'm sad. But I know the big picture here. I know that the reason why you're doing this is because you want me to be a strong woman. But that's another thing I need to talk to you about, is that what happens if I just want to be me? In my mind, I'm 13. Looking at me, you would probably think it too, but I know that my biological age is 18. But what happens when I'm 25? And I'm still in the mindset of a 13-year-old. I'll be completely out there honest with you. I have a doll collection. I still play with Barbies. No, I don't make them talk. I just play with their hair. Because I like braiding their hair. Demona is the one that is the more sexually derived one. And therefore the most fun for you. The best way I can describe me is, yes, I'm your slave. Yes, I'm your lover. But I'm also kind of like your daughter. because if you think about it, I'm not really a woman. Not in my mind. Simone is. That's why I'm so happy to be with Nick, because he's like me. You know, we have the heart of a child, and we understand each other, and we don't judge. But I guess what I'm asking you is, can I be both a child and a woman? At the same time? But I can learn. I learn from your teachings, and I learn what you want me to learn. And I hope that I can improve, and I will improve. And I know you want me to be the best that I could be. You want me to be observant, respectful, kind, obedient, submissive, and confident. I have been more confident lately, because after hearing that Nick adores all of me, even if I get a little fat sometimes, even though I'm not fat, I'm just not stick thin. So, and which I'm glad to know that that's not what he wants, because I probably could never achieve that. But anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is, I am dedicated to you and Nick and all of my soulmates, and I will learn from all of you, especially you, Master, and I will learn the lessons that you want me to learn, even if it's the hard way. I love and adore you, my amazing Master. I hope this video earns that I earn forgiveness through this video, and I hope that I please you with this video. I truly, truly am sorry for disappointing you so much. I will get better. So. Oh, and one last thing before I let you go. I want you to know that you have made such an incredible, incredible difference in my life. Before, I didn't have very much discipline. That's why I kind of got away with a lot of stuff. But now that I have you in my life, I feel like I'm on the right track. You're a very, very, very good Master, even though sometimes I think that you're being a little too hard on me. I know that it's for a good reason. You're trying to instill a quality that is very rare in women these days. And I understand that. That's why I want to do everything I can to make you proud. And I plan on doing that. And I want you to know that you are a very big part of my life. And you're molding me to be the perfect woman for Nick. And the perfect slave as well. So, without you, I wouldn't be a very good woman for Nick, now would I? I wouldn't know discipline. I wouldn't know the meaning of hard work. So, you're teaching me that. So thank you, Master. Well, I think I should be proud to call you Master, but I'm more proud that you're mine. So, thank you, my Master. My amazing Master. You're so wonderful and amazing, and you never cease to amaze me with how smart and wise you are. You make me who I am. My soulmate makes me who I am. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud to call you and my King Charming my soulmates. So, this was, I guess, a PS from the other video, the video that I just made. But this is a little director's cut. So, I hope that you like the director's cut, and I hope that it puts a smile on your face, and I hope that you feel loved and appreciated. I love and adore you, my amazing, wonderful, sexy master.
Wow.
Well, that was a lot.
For sure.
So I got notes.
A lot.
I can't believe she said the director's cut.
Right.
I wrote that down and I put it's all a show to her.
It is all a show.
It is.
Mhm.
Trophies.
Everything. Everything's an act.
Masterclass in manipulation right there.
Mhm.
I was about to say we started off on dependency manipulation.
Mhm.
Like she literally portrays that she is unable to function without him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Even down to the outfit, the white up to the neck this time.
Very submissive. Very
The Puritan.
Somebody in the chat wrote, "Girl, go turn butter."
She's obsessed with the 13s. I have the mind of a 13-year-old.
What'd you say the date on that again was?
It is 11/2/2013 at 8:14 p.m.
You know, it kind of reminds me. I used to have this old coworker when I used to work at McDonald's and I was a manager. And I remember that she was in her 30s, but she would always hit on like the 17-year-old boys. And I called her out on it one time. And she's like, well, you know, I have like the mind of a 16-year-old, so I should really be dating the 16-year-olds. And I called
Wow.
that stuff out. So the only reason why I bring that up
That's what
is
neuroscience, yeah.
it's like the 13-year-old thing here, in
Well,
my
she's
professional opinion.
She says biologically I'm 18. She was 21 years old.
She was. Yes, she was.
So-
She knew it.
Did y'all notice her saying, I'm not perfect? And that reminded me of whenever she did her little tour, she's like, I've realized they want a perfect victim, and I'm not perfect.
That's what a lot of people say about her. And it's like, I totally agree. I don't expect a perfect victim. I don't expect somebody to get out of prison and automatically kick all the bad habits. But we're just watching all this stuff and it's undeniable at this point. It's not us looking for a perfect victim. It's just that she is evil.
Yeah.
And she has never
Barbies.
changed.
And I did not
Barbies.
say Barbies.
Barbie. I thought you said something else at first.
Well, I can't judge for the Barbies too much. I have Bratz dolls all over my room.
I thought you said herpes.
Oh,
I was like, what?
A cyclovir. Freaking, I noticed too that she said, can she be a child and a woman at the first time? And my first thought was she had just heard the whole Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman by Britney Spears.
yes. And did you guys hear that she said that she's not fat, but, you know, she's, you know, I don't remember what she said exactly, but
Definitely not
Seriously.
malnourished.
yeah, not malnourished. And I get it. Like she said that she was malnourished towards the end, and this wasn't quite towards the end, but I have not seen any proof that she was ever malnourished.
None.
And again, we're not trying to victim blame here, y'all. I know that's what we get accused of all the time, but it's the proof is here. We can agree that the justice system is messed up in a lot of ways. Why can't they be messed up here? And we want to
feel
believe
like-
victim, but
Somebody
I
said
feel like
she's
she was really trying to groom him to the idea that don't expect Demona all the time. I want to sit in a chair and play with Barbie dolls.
Mhm.
And speaking of Barbie dolls, I wanted to share something with y'all real quick that I came across in the emails recently. Again, I've read this before, but related to that. So this was on April 7th, 2021 from Chillicothe outbound. Gypsy says, hi, Blank. So I had a friend take some pictures of what the new Barbies look like these days. And OMG, I love how diverse they are. All races, some with disabilities. Like, this is amazing. I give mad props to Mattel for taking this step to a more acceptable world where every child can see herself an adult. Smile. So I just thought it was interesting. She's in prison in 2021, 2 years before her release, and she's having someone on the outside take pictures of Barbie dolls for her. She wants to know what Barbie dolls are available now.
See,
That is a little odd. That's the one
That was supposed to be part of her abuse, right?
Mhm,
Dee Dee made
right.
her pretend to be a child and play with Barbies, but
Mhm.
yeah, from prison 2 years before her release, she was wanting to know what are the available Barbies.
Yeah. Nothing weird with, dolls in general, but it's showing a pattern here. It's showing a pattern,
Yeah.
especially behind jail bars. Again, I collect brats, but I would not be behind jail bars being like, hey, show me with the new Sasha, Jade, and Chloe.
Your mom is sitting right next to you, real healthy. It's fine if you have dolls.
I was thinking too when she was crying that Nick, was giving her 2 days and I couldn't bear a month. He's probably like, "Whew, I needed some time."
Yeah.
Probably
You're in
was.
timeout, Gypsy. I need a break. I need a break.
Oh,
Also,
Facebook
in the first
messages.
part, the tears aren't real. And then she's like, "Oh," and then I got to fix the camera. Like just comes out of it that
She
quick.
turns it
Now,
off when she's got to click that camera.
Mhm.
and then at the end, the tears, she actually was able to muster up some tears on her face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she also talked about what being a daughter to him.
yes, I wrote that down too.
Yes,
That
I'm also like a
she
daughter.
says that, and I put
A
girl
lover
go
and
call
a
your
daughter.
dad.
What'd you
I
say?
am not a woman in my mind.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What'd you say, Audrey?
I said I wrote down girl go call your dad.
Come on, Rod, fix this shit and fix it now.
I also noted that she said, my soulmate makes me who I am. She has no self-identity.
Yeah.
No, because even with Ken and Ryan, it's all just my soulmate, our life together. Girl, who are you? If you
Yeah.
can take one thing out of this, Gypsy, because I know you watch everything about you, figure out who you are. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It must be so
Awesome.
boring to always have to conform to a man.
Also, I just want to say, if I randomly just exit, it's because my cat's trying to close my laptop right now.
They do that.
Sabotage. Your cat is paid off by the Blanchards.
I know. I am well aware. He brought home wet food the other day, and I was like, "Where did you get that?"
He's in cahoots.
TA Swifty Fan 13 says someone needs to find the pic Ryan Center dressed up as a furry fox. What do y'all think were the ones that were sent where she said, I like the fox best? What else was tried?
The hound.
A bear.
Huh?
A bear.
Bear?
I said the hound. Fox and
Oh,
the
a
hound.
hound. Okay. I went possum.
Oh, I'm just thinking of that picture that I sent you.
Armadillo? Oh, God, yeah. That was so bad.
Oh my god.
I still got to print that.
In this video too, when she comes back for that last little blurb, I feel like she thought maybe she said something wrong in the first part of the video. And so she has to come back and be like, "No, we're great. And I love you." And just really lay it on super thick at the end, just in case she said something that whatever upset him or whatever.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Well, and we don't see Nick talking to her like this.
No.
Basically, he's just like, "Hey, you need to grow up." Basically,
Clearly, he has issues. Nobody on this panel is disputing that he has issues, but it doesn't seem like he's malicious in any way.
Mhm.
It doesn't seem like he's just this.
He's like, I want a woman. And she's like, I want to play with dolls.
Yeah,
I'm
even
13 and 25.
even him with his WWE sheets, he doesn't play that game.
Yeah.
He wants a
That's how
woman.
it's-
He deserves a woman.
Man, like, God.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Do you have another to show, Laura?
Which one is that?
I
We
don't-
have in the hat.
Oh yeah.
Oh
the
yeah.
hat. Yes,
I thought.
Yeah, right. Play video 2.
Okay.
And this is date 5/27/2013 at 3:13 p.m. allegedly, because we know how these things be. But this does look like she's pretty young, or at least in comparison to some of her other videos. This is before she starts kind of putting on the act. And you know what? The Act was a very good name for that show, whether it was accurate or not. They didn't know how accurate the Act was.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Okay. Here we go.
Hi, my master.
Echo.
You asked me to make this video. I'm so sorry that I've been such a horrible girlfriend. I'm so sorry that I've made so many mistakes. But please, please don't take Nick away from me. You have no idea what it's like to find your soulmate and then be faced with almost losing them. I can't. Everyone else leaves me. I don't understand it. What is wrong with me that nobody can love me? And he's the only one that does. I can't lose him, so please forgive me. I swear I won't freak out again. I swear that I will be a perfect girlfriend. I'm so sorry for everything that I said. I'm sorry for everything wrong that I did. I'll be better, I promise. Demona has something she wants to say. Master, please believe Gypsy when she says that she is sorry, that she won't freak out and do anything wrong again. She loves Nick with all her heart, and she loves you too. And so do I. I love you, and I love Nick. And to lose you both would be the end of my life. I would kill myself, I would, because I have no reason to live without either one of you. I have plans, and every plan that I have includes you and him. My future, my life, my happiness, everything depends on you and him. You both are my everything. Don't leave me. Forgive me. Please. Please forgive Gypsy. Please forgive me for all the stuff that wrong that I said personally. All four of us are meant to be together. Believe me. We're the perfect fairy tale couple. Don't let that go away. Don't let this go. Please forgive us. We're sorry. We love and adore you both.
Wow.
Can we petition to get Demona or Demon A? Because at least she's a little more calm, chill, and collected.
No kidding. And as someone who's lost some of my favorite people in the world to taking their own life, and someone who's also had people threaten to take their own life just to try and prove a point to me, that shit pisses me off.
Yeah.
It really does.
It really does.
It
Me
really,
too.
really does.
Well, also, that's a thing that she labeled as abusive from Dee Dee. That Dee Dee, she said in her book that Dee Dee would threaten suicide if people didn't do what she wanted.
Like
I feel
said,
like these. Oh, sorry.
No, you're sorry. What's up?
Go ahead.
I already kind of forgot my train of thought. I'm ADHD, right? It wasn't that important.
I feel like, are these alibi videos? Because we're just not seeing the other side where he was like, I'm cutting you off. This is it. These freakouts have to stop.
Mhm.
Like, is she so manipulative and so cunning and so able to think so far ahead that these videos are going to be seen by authorities? And so she wants to make these videos to where she's such a victim.
Well,
It's just bizarre.
Yeah.
we've seen her plan. We've
Mhm.
seen her plan. So that would not surprise me a bit.
Yeah. And again, can't stress it enough. Nick has issues, but you always see her perpetuating all of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I could just see him thinking, I just need a break. Like, let's,
Yeah.
give me a couple days here because she's
Especially if she's threatening suicide, and this is just in the videos that we're seeing. I can only imagine how much she did that over, call or text or something like that.
Right.
And again, as someone who's dealt with people throwing that at you, it gets intense. It gets to the point where you just, you try and appease them and you try and help them for so long. And then eventually you just kind of let them do their own thing. And then before you know it, your best friend's dead. So, I mean, it happened. It happened.
And then she's not doing it on phone, she's doing it on video on purpose. This is how I feel at this point. There's just too many of them.
Hey, Ashley.
Hello,
Merry
Ashley.
Christmas.
Merry
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
You have any thoughts of what we showed so far, Ashley?
Yeah, so I missed some, but I just saw the last video. So she says everyone leaves her. Who? Her mom stayed with her the whole time. She had people around her all the time in Missouri. She literally was a local celebrity. I thought that was interesting.
It's just daddy issues. Projection of daddy issues.
Yeah.
Which I empathize with. Rod obviously only gave a shit about 2 of his kids.
Yeah.
And barely, who knows what the extent of that was,
Right.
Yeah, and I'm sure that messed with her, seeing that he had multiple kids, taking care of them, but wouldn't even make a trip to her.
But how many people do I know that have daddy issues and didn't do any of the stuff she did? It's like you can empathize with her.
I've got daddy issues.
You have
hella daddy issues.
Yeah,
That's the
I have
thing
my
that
own daddy
I
issues,
come
and
in-
I don't act like that.
Yeah, that's the thing where I come in where I'm like, even if Dee Dee, like the way she dressed and everything, even if that had been forced by Dee Dee and all this stuff, like the isolation and everything, like I understand that as someone who grew up in an uber conservative environment where I was homeschooled, not allowed to go to movies. We didn't have TV. I did have to dress like something off the Quaker Oats box a little bit and all that kind of stuff. And none of those people, like we all ran off from home. Nobody's killing their moms.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
she's always saying that her mom was forcing her to dress like a child, but you just heard it in her own words. She sees herself as a 13-year-old. It's her own words. We're not trying to put anything in her mouth. We're not trying to make her look bad. It's just everything she's saying just proves this point.
And this may be
Sorry, Amber, go ahead.
I was just going to say, this may be why Dee Dee was probably confused as hell too.
Yeah, and up until this FOIA, I've been thinking that, that is the last vestige of abuse that I could see was, okay, well, it's not abuse because it happens to a lot of us, but it's not fun to be made to be absolutely different from every normal person in society and never allowed to do a normal thing.
Yeah.
That's not fun. I've experienced it, but no, like I said, none of these people are killing their mamas over it. But then we got this last FOIA, and now I'm like, she liked the stuff she was telling Nick, don't expect I'm going to change in these videos. This is how I like to be.
Yeah. From the videos, it seems like she liked being perceived as young. It seemed like she liked having a diaper on. It seemed like she liked all of the BDSM stuff, which again, no crime there, but you can tell the way that she expresses it is so not even healthy within the BDSM community.
Yeah, she definitely crosses some lines in there. That's like, this is no longer BDSM, ma'am. Yeah.
She crosses consent lines by talking about minors and stuff like that who can't consent, and which is a big no-no in BDSM. And then on top of that, she turns around, and I can't remember if these have been shown yet, but I've seen videos where she's talking about how she does not want to be spanked no matter what. And like, that is the mildest of the mild of punishments in BDSM. Like, you're not shit in BDSM. If you can't be spanked, I don't care which side you're on, top or bottom. If you can't be spanked, you're not shit. Like, she wanted all the trappings
And then
of
she had
wearing
that
the collars and the different things and stuff like that. But to never actually do a single disciplinary thing that comes along with it.
That is literally like the thing that a lot of people have that like flips a switch and tells them I might be interested in BDSM is they're like, oh, I kind of like a little, a little slap on the butt or
It's
something
the
like
most
that.
normal thing in BDSM
It
is
is
to
like
be
the
spanked. Like,
entry
she's
level.
scared of being spanked. You are not into BDSM. You want to dress up and role play. That's her thing, is role playing.
Which is
Gypsy literally acts like they were going to slap her in the face with a brick.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just
Well,
a
and
demented
then
little
her saying
person.
she doesn't like spanking, but then she has that flogger, like you. So you just like,
Maybe she was the one doing the spanking, Ashley.
Maybe you're sure right, girl. You're sure right.
Ken, sound in the comments. Ken, what's up? Oh God.
Well, we know Ryan lies about his relationship. So.
It sounds like he's more kinky than he expresses, which again, I have furry friends, but it is very weird that he's playing all innocent. Like, I never dressed up. I never did any of this with her.
No characters.
Yeah.
And it's, you sure about that, Jan? You sure
Yeah,
about
I
that?
have seen a few people be like, whoa, weren't those emails with Ken? And I think I'm part of the misinformation on that, because whenever we first got that document and we were reading the emails, we come across the one where she said she wanted her furry suit to be a pink husky with cleavage. And we just assumed it was with Ken because her and Ken had got those husky tattoos, and we had also saw her and Ken talk about Balto. We had no understanding yet that she was recycling everything with every dude. So then I find him again once I'm able to finally search the email document again, and I start looking at the context of how Missouri grouped together people that she was talking to, and you have to tell where the cutoff is with the context clues by their typing form, their language, their style, and stuff like that, the dates. And all of a sudden I realized those were with Ryan.
Oh, that's funny.
Ryan
He was
sent her picture of
definitely
furry
on
foxes.
live the other day clowning her about,
Roasting.
all the videos, acting like, oh, she never did none of that with me. She never called me master.
Come on, Ryan. Just tell us how it really is. It's fine.
That's because Ryan was the one dressing up and acquiescing. He was the one.
What does
Yeah.
the fox say?
He knows Gypsy was in there calling him Big Daddy.
Ashley, go to jail right now.
I don't even care about Ryan, and other than proving Gypsy's patterns. It shows Gypsy's pattern. There's not one guy that she didn't do role-playing, furry, pet play stuff with. Every single dude that she talked to in the emails, she tried to talk about that stuff with, whether they were into it or not. She tried that with every dude. Like, her patterns do not change. Like, it's funny to think about Ryan in a fox suit, like a big ass fox suit. Ryan, like, what does a fox say? But like, the real point is it's Gypsy's pattern.
I'm just trying to think, did he actually get a real fox suit, or did he just make up his own?
Some ears from Spirit
just
Halloween. Although I saw some pretty
1989
realistic furry
version.
stuff at Spirit this year, so I don't know.
Did you buy any
what?
though? That's the real question.
I did not. I'm kinky, but not that kind of kinky.
Same.
Ash-
Which, do you just own it?
Yeah, that's it too. It's like nobody cares, but own the shit. Stop acting like, oh no, I wasn't into it.
Yeah. Well, she tried to claim she was a virgin pretty much up until she had to admit Ken got her pregnant.
That's another thing. Okay, that's another thing, the virginity thing. Part of that to me seems like, okay, she even went by Snow Gypsy. What does Snow Sister represent? Being pure.
Pure
So
as a
I'm
driven snow.
pure. I'm a young child who's never done anything. That could be part of like the turn on for her. Just like, this is my first time. I've never done this. It's a whole thing. And I'm not trying to accuse her of that, but I mean, evidence doesn't
I
lie.
think that's what it is. I agree with you. Because she's into this, this is my first all the time with everything. Everything is her first.
But you can role play that and not do it as a 13-year-old.
Mhm.
Yes, unless you're a
So
PDF file.
someone commented, and I was trying to find it to pin it, but the chat got to rolling too fast. Someone commented virginity fetish, and I'm like, yes, that's it, because she tried to claim that, like I said, pretty much up until she was pregnant. And even after it was obvious that her and Ryan had been married, she said on the show, we consummated our marriage. Well, then she started trying to claim she'd still never had a no.
Yeah.
Still trying to claim some sort of virginity.
Hey,
And
listen,
that it was terrible. She started saying that the experiences was terrible.
Well, and then in the email she said, "Well, I'm a virgin because nobody's tore that stuff up or whatever, something like that."
Nobody's really beat that shit up.
Beat there, that's what it was.
okay. I hope you guys realize that I only shared TMI because I feel like it's relevant to add content to it. But I went through quite a phase. My mom can attest. And throughout that entire phase, I had never been with a man. Anyway, so it doesn't mean that she's not lying. Doesn't mean that she's not lying because a man couldn't make her. I'm saying maybe she had on her own. Maybe.
No, she claimed she had not manually. Mia asked her specifically. She claimed no.
Well, that's just
manually
crazy.
or otherwise. She said it was due to her trauma.
She was doing all that with toothbrushes
better
and
from
everything
Dan.
else, and still didn't not have one. And she had the thing from Japan and didn't get one either. Like she couldn't even get there herself.
She has to be numb.
Like, shit, girl, I could do that back in the day. How do you not do that in your 20s?
She says that her feelings are broken, her caring's broken, so maybe she's just completely broken.
And that's something else, though.
I don't know. I always go
What was
back
she
to
doing with the toothbrush for Dan for 20 minutes. Then if she
12 minutes.
12 minutes and still didn't get there though. That's a lot. If you're doing it on your own, oh God. But I go back to the evidence photos. I mean, she made quite the mess on that bed.
I heard you talk to Perez about that.
I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
And it had to be her because he didn't get his stuff up.
And I mean,
She
like,
was
no
there to have
hate
a
just
good time
to
anyway.
protect her, but there was quite a mess. I'm just saying.
something happened.
Something happened, and she's,
Something happens, and according to her and Nick both, it wasn't Nick. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, ladies, do we have anything to show before we go?
I don't know. Do you want
I can't remember if we were at the end or not.
I meant to ask the videos that you just played. You know, she's all emotional, and that when she's crying, are all of those closer to the murder?
So that was in 2013.
Okay. 2013, and she was already saying, "I'll unalive myself."
Yeah.
She was conditioning him already.
Mm-hmm.
Unrelated, but love the chaperone profile picture. But yeah, she was totally conditioning him.
Yeah, and she also brought up her freakouts. So she was having freakouts even back in 2013.
She was. Mm-hmm.
Does anyone know what this comment here is referring to by I did it on him? Facebook review, Gypsy and Nick together, as they mentioned. I'm not sure what you mean. So if you want to expand, we'll try to answer.
Was she talking about when we were looking at the Facebook messages, but we didn't pull up any pictures?
Oh, yeah, it didn't have any pictures, unfortunately. It was
We haven't
just
seen any yet. That doesn't mean anything.
We'll see.
Yeah, there might still be some. Both 1Q2, 1 microdeletion and microduplication center associated potential for genitour. Oh, interesting.
Huh. She might have some differences or something because there was some Vagisil at her and her mama's house, and then there was some more in her documentary when they show her little bag. Remember that? There was like a thing of Vagisil in that too. She has Vagisil all the damn time.
She even packed some going to Nick's. In the photos at Nick's, she has a little tube of it.
I remember that. I do remember that. Now that you say it, maybe is it from the toothbrush?
That's bad. That's bad for your pH. Use boric acid.
I just assumed that she had got some of the brownie up in her bits and was trying to fight off that sugar infection.
Oh my
Yeah, I
God.
don't know. Boric acid and fenugreek. If you're
You might be
Get a
onto
pen,
something.
take
though.
notes. What'd you say, Ashley?
pineapple juice.
I said you might be onto something. She puts all those food products down there. That probably is what it is. She getting itchy from it.
We saw that video about her talking about food. I mean, the food and the toothbrush. Yeah. Ugh. Oh,
Yes.
That's
I've
nasty.
drank on that.
Mhm. Anyway, yeah. So, but yes, you're totally correct though. If she's doing all of those things,
Wait, is the toothbrush the brush side? What?
no, I
They
don't
don't
know.
say.
But if
No.
you
I don't
know
know.
Daniel
God,
Larson
I hope
is
not.
Did you say it, Laura?
the brush side.
That just hit
Rubbing her
me. I
cervix.
hadn't asked.
Oh God. Yeah. Yeah, but no, that is going to cause issues. Like even if you use actual toys and you just use soap and water, that will still cause those issues. You have to use certain things to mitigate the certain germs that come with that. Like you're gonna mess your stuff up. I'm not trying to be inappropriate. I'm just being legit.
No,
Like, that's
it's
why she had that stuff. Because
Here's
you're
the-
using things improperly, it's going to give you a yeast.
Yeah.
Happy
Well, we-
Easter.
Like Diddy with his baby oil.
We heard the dishwasher going a lot. Maybe she had it on the steam cycle.
Cougarish says, in all seriousness, didn't she have an STD or herpes? There was a prescription for, wasn't it Valtrex or something
A
like that?
cyclovir.
A cyclovir syrup, but wasn't the argument that could be for like mouth herpes?
Well, it could be for herp, but they also give it for chicken pox, shingles, all kinds of, because I mean, shingles
Gotcha.
and all that is still in the same sisterhood.
Also, a lot of people get cold sores. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. 70 to 80% of the world has some form of herpes. So,
Do y'all know the answer to this comment here?
So no, I have not been able to open it up yet, but that's because I haven't tried yet. I tried the other day, but I will try again tomorrow whenever I'm actually getting in here and doing some more stuff. I have downloaded stuff that's already been seen before, like the interviews and stuff like that, but I've got so much stuff and I have to go through everything now and make sure that everything is taken out because I accidentally put Stephanie Goldhammer's social security number in her video, so I had to take that out. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm working, but it's a lot.
Accidents happen, man.
And some people have mentioned that Stephanie is passed and it may not matter, but I understand still being cautious.
who knows what kind of information you can pull up with that information.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So we have 2 videos of Gypsy singing. And I don't think it's her face, it's just her voice.
I need a new song. Let's do it.
Do you guys want to listen?
Yes, yes.
Okay, this one is 10/8/2015 at 9:05 a.m. and it's 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Girl.
Okay.
In my darkest hour. That plays on repeat all the time in my head.
I believe.
What was the date again?
Chills among us.
It is 10/8/2015 at 9:05 a.m.
Has anyone
Okay, thank you.
ever actually heard that song like without Gypsy singing it? Because I
No.
don't know that song. Do y'all know that
No.
song?
I've never heard it.
I feel like I have to.
Yeah,
Google
I do
Yeah, I've
because
heard
it's a St. Jude song. It's
Yeah.
Alabama. Alabama sings it because Randy Owen is a huge St. Jude supporter, and that was his song that he wrote for that. And so during our St. Jude radiothons, it was always our final song for our big push for fundraising.
Where did she
Also-
sing it?
So is that why I know it?
The
Nancy, it's
Foundation.
local to
Holly
Springfield?
Foundation or something like that?
Well,
I
I
thought
mean,
it
I
was-
think St. Jude
I
uses
thought it was
it, but
worldwide
yes.
famous. My bad.
Mhm.
Amber, can you recheck that date? Because some people are pointing out that would be after the crime.
So that's the thing. There
That's
are
the date
a lot.
modified.
There are a lot of date modifieds. I've even found some weird date modifies of 2007.
2007.
There's a lot of them that have 2007. So I don't know why, but that's what it says.
Okay. Interesting.
So I've put them I have gone through all of the videos that I have uploaded so far and put the date modified in there. So that's why I know that there's definitely some that are from 2007.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Here we go. Okay, so that was that one. And then I'll play the second one real quick. And this one was recorded, well, it says same date, 10/8/2015 at 9:05. And it's 1 minute long.
I can't decide if it was better or worse than our AI for Keen.
Probably better.
It was better. It was better.
If you ever change your mind
Echo.
Oh, sorry.
about leaving me behind. Whoa, darling, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. Yeah, I know I love when you left, but I know I only hurt myself. So darling, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on.
I have a very specific memory of being in church overnight camp in like 2012. I was born in 2000, so I was probably like 12, 13. Anyway, but regardless, all of us were sitting like we're sitting in like a little circle and we're like taking turns like singing. And, oh my God, she's so good. She's gonna be famous one day. That's what this is right there. Oh my God. Get her on American Idol. I did American Idol in like 2017. It's not get her on there.
So, did anybody notice the drain? She's recording in the bathroom.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
I didn't know.
I
I noticed the echo and the key changes. Singing recording seems like one of the most innocent things that Gypsy's ever done.
Mhm.
So it's like whatever. But yeah, I mean, she went off key, but I didn't notice the drain. That's funny.
She heard one time that the acoustics are best in the bathroom, and she just stuck with that.
I'm gonna stand in our shower tonight and tell my husband, "Bring it home to me."
In my darkest hour.
Definitely isn't shy. That's one
Now,
thing. She's not
we-
shy.
We have Nick singing too.
Oh,
It's 20 minutes though. Never
Oh.
mind.
I mean, 20 minutes. We haven't hit exactly.
That would
we hit the 2
Definitely
hours.
put everyone to sleep. I mean, if everyone wants to go to sleep.
And,
Poor Nick.
and
It's
somebody,
so-
I mean, I know this point has been made before, but when you're little, people are like, you're so good. You sounded so great. But that extended so far for her because
Yes.
of her immaturity and the way she acted, the way she dressed. Like that affirmation of, you're so
It stuck
great,
with her.
because they felt sorry for her, really extended throughout a long time period in her life.
Yeah.
And
It's still going on with her friends.
People
Well,
thought she was a
clock
dying
that.
teenager, so everything she did, it's like, oh my God, you just did that so good. And with
Mhm.
no education and all your problems, and yeah, like Amber said, her friends now, every little thing she does, she's like, guess what? I'm anti-bullying. See my sign? And they're like, oh, so good. Oh, with everything you've been through, oh, so good.
It's funny though, Amber, you say that because I literally wrote down earlier, I said so many words and not any point.
Yeah, she talks in circles. Just
yeah,
yada yada yada. She just likes the sound of her own voice.
Yeah.
word salad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
She
her
always
best friend
says a
is
lot of
Gypsy
words.
2.0. Sorry.
Just
Yeah.
like, just like Meghan Markle, word salad. Hey, I'm gonna bring them together all the time. They're just like,
They have the weirdest PR similarities.
it is. It's crazy.
Mistakes constantly.
But also it's feeling like we're watching the same video over and over. It's, the same sentiment, the same, and that makes me wonder again if this was for an alibi, if these videos are for show. We don't know what's happening on the other end. He could just want a freaking break from it.
No, I agree with you. In my personal unprofessional opinion, I'd say at least 30 to 40%, if not more, are just alibi related.
Mhm. It feels like it.
Yeah,
It
I
really
mean,
does.
That's what I was wondering why when I asked about the crying wins, if those were close to the murder, because I was wondering if she was doing that, like putting on a show to look like, well, I'm just so desperate for love. Da, da, da.
Mm-hmm. No, she's just it's just an act, and it almost makes me feel like Dee Dee had her in some kind of acting classes or something. She's just like so into it.
she's into it, but she's not very good.
No, but
She said in
still.
one of her emails
She's not
that
very good. Oh,
she
sorry. Go
is in
ahead.
it. Oh, I'm sorry. You're fine. We got a little bit of a lag, and sometimes we don't know we're talking over each other. To everyone in the chat, we're not doing that on purpose.
We all just hate each other.
Yeah. Let me talk. No, in one of her emails, she talked about her mom being in an interview with a vampire, and that she had the Claudia scene down of Claudia cutting her hair and screaming. She said she would enact that scene, and she had it down good.
I wonder if that is part of her shtick, doing the
I've
Claudia
always
act.
wondered that. Yeah, a lot of people think, no, there's too much differences. But the thing is, I think she takes little bits from everything. So no, none of these things are going to be solid, like an exact copy of her story. I think she's taken some from this book. Hang on.
While she's grabbing that book, all I want to say is, Gypsy, if you're going to come back to the internet, enact that scene for us.
Right? Yeah.
Please.
Oh, yeah. So I keep hearing about that, and I started listening to it on the way to CrimeCon, but it was really boring, and I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I think she's taken some things from that story, some things from Interview with a Vampire, obviously a lot from Twilight. But
Mommy
the thing that
Dearest.
gets me,
Mommy
the thing that
Dearest,
gets me is
or
every
Mommy Dearest.
yeah, mommy dearest. She talked about the hit and the clothes hangers. But the thing that gets me is every apology video that we see of her looks exactly like the Ryan apology video we saw.
They do.
No kidding.
And she's always apologizing. And she's always harkening back to, oh, I was wild and I did crazy stuff, but you've reined me in.
What
So
the
what
hell
was she
were you
doing?
doing? Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my God. I can only imagine what she was doing if she's saying, I stopped my crazy stuff because of you, babe.
But she said that it was because she didn't put a smiley face or a heart emoji at the end of her messages. In one of them, she said that, and I was just like, "That was your violation? What?"
And Nick
He
wouldn't have
needed a
cared.
break.
Tell me that you're not a rebel without telling me you're not a rebel. I mean, some of us just forget to put the smiley faces at the end.
Well, she said that and capitalizing his name or something was what would upset him.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, in one of her documentaries, she said that capitalizing his name, if she didn't, it would upset him at the front of the sentences or something.
Well, so
Well, I
far,
mean, he's her
what we've
master.
seen.
Huh?
Do what?
I said, he's her master. She better get it right.
That's right. You wanted it. You wanted to be the seductress mother of the household, girl. Get it in shape.
Yeah.
Which is
So far, what we've seen of Nick being commanding and scary in the videos is, you better do that, dear.
Mm-hmm.
Or else.
Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, the Chenier, is that what it was? The Chenier videos, odd. Don't get me wrong, they're very odd.
Yeah.
But I mean,
It
they're
sounded
not.
to me like a
scary.
13-year-old, 12-year-old, whatever, trying to act like the Joker. Like,
It sounds like
a
people
very
walk-
cringe effort to be scary.
It's not scary. Yeah, it's definitely not scary or terrifying.
Well,
Yeah.
I just find it hilarious that he actually does a different voice for Victor, but she doesn't do a different voice or anything. She's just
She has all these damn wigs, like make one wig Demona, one person Ruby, or whatever the hell the other people are. Make it make sense, because even us with context and all of these pictures and whatever, we can't figure out what it is half the time unless she straight up says it out of her mouth.
yeah.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
labels the video.
And all the
Mhm.
different ages.
Yes.
Different
Mhm.
ages for different ones, though, and that's creepy. Especially considering that she claims not knowing her age is part of her abuse. And now we've always known that she knew her real age, but we see she
Mhm.
was playing with her age
Yes.
all over the place in everybody's faces.
Mhm.
Her, like, we know about the birth certificate and stuff, but now that we see all this, do we even know that Dee Dee made those? Like,
I don't think she did.
No.
I don't
Dee
know
Dee
at
made
this
her
point.
make the
I always
video.
thought her.
I think she
Do
just
what?
had some weird interest.
I said Dee Dee made her make the videos.
Yeah, you cracked the code, Audrey.
I know.
Well,
Somebody
you know,
asked me that. They were like, "Was Dee Dee behind that camera?" And I was like,
you know,
No.
Gypsy was not doing the laundry. So
No, absolutely.
"Right."
so Dee Dee had to have been there most of the time.
She was either there or she had been there recently, but also again, she's always talking about how she was held captive, she was constantly watched, she was on a leash,
Mhm.
stuff like that. And it's like, how can you record a 40-minute video with your tits out the entire time without Dee Dee being somewhere? I'm not even
Right.
trying to be crude.
And
it's just-
multiple times, like all the time. You're making them all the time. Like,
there's maybe
Well, and that's
3
why-
videos that are under 20 minutes.
That's why she's shifting her story now to like, well, I was captive mentally, whereas before she was, chained to the bed and shit.
Mentally, she wasn't either. We see her mentality here.
Well, yeah, and it's like they keep trying to say, we need to accept that Gypsy was groomed by Nick to obey him, and that's why she made that horrific video. Well, okay, if we were to take that at face value, then why didn't she obey him when he wanted her to run away and not murder Dee Dee?
Yeah.
Clearly,
yes,
she was
facts.
not going to obey.
And-
She was doing what the fuck she wanted.
And I'm just going to be real. We have not seen all of Nick's videos yet.
No.
So it could come. I
And
don't
we
think
never-
it will, but it could come.
And, we never will see all of it because they redacted a lot of it. Yes, we did get a couple of explicit videos, unfortunately, but there's so many things that are probably redacted. And then also like some things probably happen over phone, which we can never get the, context from. But it always shows Nick, yes, having issues, but never being the aggressive one, never being the mastermind. And again, I'm
And
not
even if
trying to
he
insult
is,
him. I'm not trying to insult
he
him.
did
but
to her without her help.
He's not the mastermind of shit. I
Mhm.
hate to insult him, but
No
he's
shit.
not mastermind of anything like that.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
even if we find those, like we know he could not get to Springfield to her without her help or his parents' help. Like somebody had to help him. He
And you're
didn't have the
so
capacity to plan and buy and get down there on his own.
Mhm.
It's not somebody that could just show up at your door at 3 a.m. because he's pissed off at you.
Yeah,
It's not.
I agree.
crazy.
Crazy,
Well, do you guys have anything else to add before we wind it down?
No, I think I'm good.
No, I hope everybody had a good Christmas.
Yes. Merry
Yes.
Christmas to all.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone.
And Merry Christmas to everyone in the chat. Thank you all for being here with us so much. So fun.
Yes, thank
Yes.
you. And
one.
we will be doing more videos on Saturday. So it will be 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. That's my regular day for military broadcast radio. So every Saturday, unless I'm doing something, I go live.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, the other day, Amber messaged me and asked if I would come on private stream with her to talk about some stuff. And then whenever I got on, she was like, "Oh crap, sorry, I'm actually busy now with some military broadcast radio stuff." And I got to see a little bit of what she did, like the veteran people coming up that they were training and telling how to do podcasts while I was waiting for her to be free. It was really cool to see what they do. Like, it was really fast paced. They had people coming up constantly and getting taught really fast, like how to do different things with their StreamYard and YouTube and stuff like that. And it was just really, really cool to see what she does.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, I know we've all heard, her say military broadcast radio teaches veterans how to podcast, but I never pictured what that looked like until I saw it. And I'm just like, damn, this is fast paced and intense. And you can tell these people are really learning stuff. Like, they come in with questions because they've tried to do it. And then they're helping them with these questions and like actually really moving them forward. So it was cool to see.
Yeah, and her and Joel, which is the head of military broadcast radio, they are on their stuff. They genuinely care. So it takes a lot. A lot of people pretend to care, but they really care.
Yes.
So.
And if you are a veteran or a first responder, come to military broadcast radio. We'll teach you to do what we're doing.
Hell yeah.
Well, if you are a veteran or a first responder, hit me up.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, thank you everyone so much. And we will go ahead and end this.
Yeah.
I appreciate everyone being here. Merry Christmas to everyone who celebrates. Happy holidays. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye.
Bye.
God
Thank
bless
you everyone in
God
chat.
bless y'all.
Bye.
Bye.